Maik wishes you well. The people of Skyrim are more open-minded about certain things than other places.
Listen up, fool. Now you die.
Here you are.
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed. My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it. Keep it. Not worth going to prison over. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Take my advice. Don't listen to
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many... It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has Maven Blackbriar. She's bribed. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar. Then you have Hemming. And finally, Sibi. The worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Safe travels.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. Not half as sorry as I am.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass?
Fresh meats and produce. Get them
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra. And in my line of work, simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you... Alma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, perhaps limitless power.
You know, swinging that somewhere. How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone. Well,
Thanks
see
for
that
the
my time
bushel
is
of
up.
apples, Maurice.
Come back tomorrow.
Wonderful. How did you keep them so fresh?
What a waste of time.
I'll tell you. It's a bit of a trade secret
I knew I
picked
shouldn't
up
have
when I was living in Highball.
Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and you'll have me as a customer.
Looks
for
like
life.
I chose the right person for the job. Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you... The way things have been going around here, it's a relief. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad... But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put... The group I represent has its own... Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
All right then. We'll get together later.
Protect yourself. Buy armor from Grelka.
Vegetables as crisp as a
All right,
witch's morning.
Blanchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it. Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Jewelry
Don't
with
play
legendary Argonian
Looking to stay alive?
craftsmanship.
Why take a
Now.
chance?
I'm telling you, I
Fresh
don't...
meats and produce.
Wait, what's
Get
this
them
ring?
before they're
This
gone.
isn't mine. That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Blanchet. This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life. We can...
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
Beautiful
I'm-
baubles and
Very
gleaming
well.
Buy some
gemstones
armor
over
and live
here.
to tell about it.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from Rockjoy.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian
Fresh meats
craftsmanship.
and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Welcome to Riften, home of the
Come to
beast
see
king.
Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
It's all lies. They're just thugs.
Hmm.
Vermin.
Blades,
eating around
helmets,
their ass.
pretty much anything to suit your needs. If you need... more smithing work, come see me again.
Buy some armor and tell about it.
Buying and selling.
Go fiddling with any locks
Here.
around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Everything I've got on display, really.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Safe travels, Landstrider.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Look, I've moved. I'm not out. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get... If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. You're gonna stare all day? Just what you see here.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Sure, sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
And live to tell about it.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
If you're looking for
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek. Only the best. Started out with a single. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Nivenor thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree. Nivenor is my wife. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen beggars roam the paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember to give at the temple.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
know, Druff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You see? We'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. I'll be back.
I'll try and make this quick. Must have scared him off. I don't know, Druff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby?
What was that?
I've gotten us this far.
This one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. I'll be here when you're done.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble. Last person who made trouble for Vekel ended up with a smashed. They call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something? Yeah, my problem is I'm too tired to punch your face in. Already did. What? You still think it's funny? Already did. Until next time.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. I got better things to do.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. Vekel and me, we have a thing.
You need advice? Talk
Try
to Brynjolf.
anything with him, and it'd be bad for your health. You don't impress me, so don't even try.
Got a lot of nerve coming down here. I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
Need
Until
something?
next time. I wouldn't stay here long if I were you.
Have anything for us yet?
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons, and I counted the nobility, and yet I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can reap. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell. Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. All right, then.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Krell.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? Talos bless you. And despite a devout Nord, would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. To suddenly have all that wrenched away, the Empire already took my daughter from us. But by Talos, they will not take our homeland. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos, and when the fighting began over the white gold, she died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos guide you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift. I'd consider joining up myself.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I run the meat and produce stand at the market. Come by and see me if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. First is the Velvet Lechance. Second, last and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which
Here
is
for a
firebrand
room or
wine,
something to drink?
Xerodilic
Show
brandy,
me some coin
Flynn,
first.
and Sujama.
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later. I'm selling the best mead in town for cheap. Interested? Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing. Ever since I took over as a foreman, and if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Arverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning. You've caught me at a... It was my sister, Lilia. We recently heard she'd been killed. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get... We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly... My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really... I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smoke. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
So, can I interest you in anything today? Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going... You demand payment for protection, and you can't even... Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid... Just have to leave. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! You're going to break it!
Just pay them, Bercy.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. I had it, I beg. There's no need to do that.
Oh my word.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. hands off! Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Working at the Rift
You
and
have
Fishery
committed
is
crimes
tough.
against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us.
Wait. I know you.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?